Got another scan tool to look at today from Kingbolen. Let's open this up and take a closer look. Hey, what's up YouTube? Dan the Fix-It Man. Got another quick video here for you. This company Kingbolen reached out a while back and asked me if I'd be willing to take a look at this smart scan tool. This is the S800, I believe is the model number. Let's open it up and see what comes included, and then of course we'll get this hooked up to a vehicle and see how it does. It's a pretty straightforward design, pretty rugged feeling here, and it's of course the horizontal display. Looks like we only have a few buttons to operate this, the OK, directional controls, and then a back button. And then up here on the top we just have our connector. I'm sure the cable's down here in the bottom of the box, and then we have a power button on the top. Now it comes with a little quick start manual. Looks like we've got instructions in several different languages. We'll just stick with English for right now, and just kind of tells you what is included and tells you how to read and how to get to some of these codes. We're just probably going to dive right into it, so I don't think we'll really refer back to this unless we can't figure it out. Don't eat that. And then we've got the cable that connects this, of course, to your OBD port in your vehicle. And looks like we do have another cable here, a USB-A to USB-C. Under this cover is probably where you would connect this and get that hooked up. Let's press and hold this power button and see if something happens, see if it comes on. Now I have this turned a little bit, hopefully to avoid some of the glare. Okay, so this is just a little setup menu, so we'll stick with English and we'll hit next. It is a touch screen, by the way. Time zone, we'll go with America, Los Angeles, that's fine. Now it does want me to connect to a Wi-Fi. I know some of you don't like to do that. I don't mind, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this connected to my Wi-Fi, except I don't know what the password is. Let me see if I can get that connected. Okay, let's hit next. I did connect this to my Wi-Fi. So here's our main screen, so we can get into OBD, Diagnostics, Update, Repair Info, Settings, File, and Maintenance. Now we can also update this tool. It says it has lifetime free updates, so if you want to update the software, you can do that. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm gonna try to use this just as it is. All right, well, let's take this outside, get this plugged into my van. I've got a 2016 Ford Transit van, and we'll get connected here with the cable, and then we'll see how this tool does, and then we'll come back in here and wrap this up. All right, so we've got this connected to the van, and I just turned the key to on. But let's go ahead and jump right into OBD and see what we have here. So we don't have the OBD file downloaded for some reason. Maybe this just doesn't come with it and you need to add that with your updates. I'm just going to skip over that for right now. Let's jump right into Diagnostics and see how that does. Okay, so we can do an auto search, OBD, and IM. Let's see if the OBD is here. Nope, it says not found. Let's try auto search. Nope, not found. Now I just tried to use this on my van and it didn't work. It said that the OBD wasn't downloaded. Nothing really actually was on here. I don't know if the tool was just shipped that way. So I brought this back in the garage. I think the Wi-Fi wasn't working out there, but I'm trying to download an update right now. Let me get this downloaded and then we'll come back to this and then we'll jump out in the van and see if we can get it to work. All right, well, I just went and plugged this in, got it charged up a little bit as I was doing those updates, and I think we're good to go now. So let's go plug this into the van and we'll just see if we can get connected and run through a few things here and see how it does. All right, I've got it plugged in down below, and now I'm gonna turn the van to on. Now they say that it's important to not unplug this with the vehicle on or running, so make sure that you turn this off before you unplug it. But let's go ahead and see if we can get connected to the van and see if we can run through a few tests here. So let's take a look at OBD first. Okay, so it's identified the vehicle and our VIN number, and check engine light status is off. No DTCs, readiness completed 8. 53 data stream supported. Looks like that just gives us some information and a quick little scan result. There is no check engine light on and there are no DTCs active right now. Let's hit the home button. We're going to exit the OBD, and now let's take a look at Diagnostics. So here we can do an auto search, or it looks like you can pick your actual vehicle. Let's see how the auto search works. All right, there you go. It found the VIN. And it's saying that it is a Ford Transit 2016. Okay, so now it gives us a few options here. We have a health report, system scan, system selection, or vehicle information. Let's go ahead and do a health report first. So we have 3 different modules here. It says the ABS system, PCM, and the RCM, or restraint control module. Let's take a look at the ABS. Module information, read fault code. Let's take a look at that. There's an on-demand self-test or a continuous memory DTC. We're going to go back. Let's do a system scan. So here again, it just has those three systems, the ABS system, PCM, and RCM. Let's jump into ABS. So again, here's the module information, read fault code, clear fault memory, and read data stream. Let's take a look at the data stream real quick. These are all of the different options that you can take a look at. So we've got the steering wheel angle sensor degree. Let's just hit OK. So here, our steering wheel angle sensor, if I turn it, you can see it's changing. Seems to be working just fine. Let's hit back. Let's take a look at the PCM or powertrain control module. So same thing here. We have the module information, read fault code, clear fault memory, read data stream. So let's take a look at the data stream here. So quite a few little data PIDs that we can take a look at. The throttle position, acceleration value, accelerator pedal position. Lots of different features here. You can take a look at the engine timing, camshaft and crankshaft position sensors. I'm not sure that all of this applies to this vehicle, but there's a lot of stuff listed in here. I know it's kind of boring because I don't have any check engine lights or really nothing going on in this van right now. I think I did clear some stuff recently that was showing up for the backup camera and the tire pressure monitor sensors, but let's go ahead and exit out of here. End our diagnostic session. Take a look at the maintenance. So here we do have a few other functions. We have the ABS bleed, brake, DPF, BMS, EGR, immobilizer, all kinds of stuff here. Your oil life reset, steering angle sensor, a lot of things that we can look at here. But let's, I don't even, what's the SUN for? Oh, sunroof. We don't have a sunroof. So let's exit out of that. Now again, I did have to update this because I first tried this in the van and nothing was working. So make sure that you download the current updates before you try using this. I thought I would just be able to use it out of the box, but I had to update it. You can see that it does work. It's not too hard to navigate. Really just takes a little bit of practice to kind of run through each of these menus. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the key off so I can unplug this, and then we'll head back to the garage and wrap this up. Well, that's pretty much it. I know that's not real exciting without an active check engine light on the van or anything like that. And I don't have any cars here that do have any active check engine lights, or else I would plug this in and take a look. You know, it's a pretty easy to use scan tool from Kingbolen, and you know, it's a pretty nice design. It's got nice rugged grips here on the side, and the screen's easy to read, and the menu is pretty easy to navigate through, of course, once we had it updated. That was kind of my biggest issue here, is just getting this properly updated before using it, but after that I really didn't have any complaints or anything. You know, and the screen is nice and bright, and it really is easy to navigate once you kind of get familiar with what it is that you're looking at. There's only 7 little icons here on the screen and only these 6 buttons here, but I was mostly just using the touch screen because it seemed to be pretty easy to use and it's pretty responsive. Overall, I think it's a pretty good tool, and it should be able to help you out. As far as which makes and models that this is compatible with, of course you can reach out to Kingbolen and ask those questions as far as, will it do this on this vehicle? I'm really not going to know those answers, but I think it's a pretty solid little scan tool here for the money. You know, this is fairly inexpensive, and it seems like it'll do quite a bit for the money. Now, this does come with a 1-year warranty, but it does have those lifetime free updates, and so as long as you're connected to your Wi-Fi, you can go ahead and click that update button and get everything updated to the latest version, or add the vehicles that you need on this. Now, whether you work in a shop or you're a DIY type of person like myself, it's just nice to have a scan tool like this so that you can at least plug this in and see what's going on with your vehicle and help get you pointed in the right direction. Having the live data and the diagnostics button there is pretty powerful, and that can really help you narrow down any particular issue or any check engine light that you're having. But that's pretty much it. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't mind. That does help me out. And of course, I'll get a link in the description where you can pick up this exact same scan tool as well. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck.